To my Fresh Start colleagues, hello, I'm Bruce Wilson. We've all come a long way, together. My thanks go to Dick for creating such a positive environment for us to recognise that we can stand and also make Warringah the best council in New South Wales for our ratepayers. The reason for making this little clip is to perhaps capture your imagination on just how good we can all be at delivering something totally new, highly respected and beneficial. I'm interested in the position of Mayor, and I'm also prepared to contribute all my efforts to convene a group movement from the Fresh Start colleagues who wish to share a group vision for Warringah. I grew up in DY and I've had many years of contact with both Pittwater and Warringah Councils, serving on the environmental committees and the Narrabeen Lagoon Restoration Advisory Board. I value the friendships of many members of the councils, both the employees and the elected councillors. In business, my family and I built a successful national company operation starting from a single filing cabinet. I understand management, customer service, the environment and council operations. Hopefully you'll have a folder full of fresh start ideas as well. Let's share and refine them to present them to our electorate as a united ratepayers group. My shortlist may tempt your imagination. Reducing rates would be a first, requiring community consideration of just what we want from our council. Discount incentives for ratepayers who help improve our local environment is also worthy. Minimise global warming by living and working locally. It'll make a new life for our ratepayers. Change planning to allow more occupations and businesses from home. An extra 3 hours a day with the family is a great human and environmental gift. The big picture, along with the committee, let's search for, conceive and approve a new central business district in a suitable new location in concert with the state government. Greening Warringah, since I was a school kid in DY up to today, Pittwater Road has been a disgusting, ugly desert. Dirty, weed covered and no shady vegetation. Let's start the planting of shade trees on all main and later suburban roads. It's a serious vegetation development. Recall those shady overarching canopies of Warringahs and even Crow's Nest roads? Now, let's have some of the same enjoyment and style for ourselves. Self-regulation for simple planning and development and speedy economical approvals. It's a plus for our ratepayers. Safe and graffiti-free streets. It's time to get tough. The scum of our community have defaced, rubbished and intimidated our environment. Team our rangers with the New South Wales Police Service over extended evening hours to match the vandals. Warringah's new message, rubbish our suburb, step into the paddy wagon. Now, it's time we became more responsible as citizens. Council can step back in its costly cover for foolhardy, irresponsible activities. User pays can also reduce the cost burden for our ratepayers. We can become a pet-friendly community. Take your pet most places, but now be responsible with that extra freedom. Antisocial pets allowed to foul our community will cost the owner dearly. Let's try for the highest ratepayer approval rating. A disagreement has two sides. Compassion and fair support is the starting point. An expanded ombudsman service ensures the ratepayer receives a prompt settlement of a serious grievance. Recycling today is successful. A new example, used computers collected for refurbishing are returned to the needy. A win both ways. No waste and we help someone in need. Ensure council doesn't obstruct ratepayers who wish to achieve energy, water and sewage economies. Insulation provides the maximum in environmental gains for both heating and cooling. Rates reduction for this would be a great recognition for a homeowner's support for the environment. Serious CO2 savings. Consider the vast amount of street, public place and internal council lighting we burn every night of the year. Why do we still light our community at 3 a.m? Wasteful, old-time practices don't support global warming goals. We must do better. Stormwater flowing in our roadside gutters damages our lagoons, but it's fine for all the trees in the footpath. A simple cut in the gutter waters the trees and saves our lagoons. Unit living needs community gardening zones to provide an environmental and community meeting precinct. New developments can provide them along with increased off-street parking to minimise the overcrowded street storage. Whilst our many seaside vantage points provide great enjoyment, we need to consider how we should ensure our views are delivered to Japan and the Japanese public. A public forum can involve the best processes for the future. Talk of the Town delivered valuable findings. Childcare, for example, both within council and the surrounding community, was considered important. Personally, my passion is to return our lagoons and bushland to the quality they possessed when I was a kid or even my dad was. Needless damage to our natural heritage now requires community-supported restoration. Proudly, I can report that our Lagoon Restoration Advisory Board is progressing well on its task. The completion of the encircling family pathway around Narrabeen Lagoon will also be of great benefit. Dick Person wisely created an environment for the emergence of a completely fresh group of councillors. We can stand individually or as a professional, mature group with a clear goal we all support for our ratepayers. My suggestion, form a group. Web technology is a new powerful servant to also deliver our group's message. With a mandate for the group, we can ensure meetings are a pleasure, not a task, and that they waste little time. The days of dysfunctionality are over. No more grandstanding, just quiet achievements by an honourable group that enjoys being together. We can support each other in this election, in public and within council. Council. Finally, party politics. At this grassroots level, it doesn't address the concerns we have here locally. You may be a party true believer, and I respect that. Retain those beliefs, but just bring yourself and the best you can give to this local independent group. You'll still be welcome to support your values from within, personally. Thank you for your time and interest in this clip. Should you wish to make contact to discuss going forward together, my contact follows. Thank you.